Alright guys, so I created a very basic save load system. It's got already in construct, or no, I mean in a character interaction. Um, you have uh, you have somewhat of save variables that you already set up for you, and so we use those still, but we added some of our own, and we messed around with a few things. So we created our own save parameters, and then we went into the blueprint save file. And we added some stuff, and then we just from there made it all happen. Um, there are a few ways to actually go about saving it. We could add it to the HUD, which is one thing I was thinking about doing, is adding it in here, like creating a button down here. So when you pull this up, you can hit save game or load game. Another option, right now all I did was anytime that you reload or anytime that you pick up an item, it saves. So and I just did all of that um, in here. So I'll go through that in a tutorial soon, but I'm just going to show you guys what I did, and then I'll do a tutorial soon on how to add all that in and make it work. But anytime it starts up, oh yeah, I never disconnected the music. That's what I was actually working on, isn't it? I'll go and do that real quick. We're gonna just say break that and then compile it. Okay, no more music. All right, guys. So as you can tell, I'm like loading from the wrong place. I was running around testing it out. So if I come up here and I grab this, it's gonna save. There's one slight issue I got to work on. I'll show you in a second. But it's gonna save that. Oh, grab that. Saved again. Okay, so now when I leave, if I come back, that's where I'm going to be. And I'm sitting right here in front of the ammo. Now, rotation hasn't been done yet, so I've got to do that next. And, but yeah, we have a basic save system, and we can go anywhere in the map, and we should be able to save. Although I haven't tried it in the car yet, so I don't know how that's going to go. Because that's the downside. We don't have none of the characters are being saved yet except for your main character. So we'd have to add in things like this is a variable to save and stuff like that. But it's definitely doable. So I saved over here. We exit. We should be over here. And I bet you the car is not at all. So we're alone by ourselves out here in the middle of nowhere. But that's how it works. It'll work perfectly fine as long as you don't need anything else besides your weapons, your inventory, your health. It does all that. It does your health, your weapons, your inventory. It's all player state, and it's where you are in the game. And then I need to do rotation, what your rotation is. But other than that, it covers all of that. It does not, though, cover any other pawns, so we'd have to, like I said, add all these in. That's the upside if we used one of those plugins, and they have some free plugins and stuff you can use. So if you're able to make one of those work, typically those are easier to get the variables added in, but we can actually just create the variables and add them into the save component as well ourselves. And so I'll probably work on that next, but first I'm going to show you guys how to set this up, because this takes a second on its own. And yeah, let me know what you think. Gotta turn it off. Yep, getting used to this.